Okay, streamer mode on. Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay. All right, so we are starting Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I did play through the game on normal difficulty, so we are now going to try the super difficulty new game. So we did survival. I think that's normal difficulty. This is easy difficulty. 300 years of hell. The ultimate stress test recommended for players who have already completed survival mode and wish to put their skills to the test. Resources are scarce, combat is deadly, dialogues and away missions are more challenging, homesickness is a major problem. So I do think morale is going to be a kind of a big thing. You guys can talk, it's okay.
I didn't know you were going to.
So, a few days back, this Captain
family's here.
Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis, she puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Alright, so the game goes through the 7 seasons. I mean, it's abridged, obviously. The main plot points to get back home. And so if you know anything about the show, then you can kind of, finesse it if you wanted to in a certain way. But it's also fun to just kind of go your own way and figure out different things. So the game uses a mechanic that certain choices are like critical choices that change how the rest of the game is going to play out. So, gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the Academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be there. I hope I live up to your expectations. I trust you've only met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, former Maquis pilot who has helped in search of the Badlands for a Maquis vessel. With all due respect, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best stamp on the sector. Give me a pilot extraordinaire. Alright, so we're going to move through. These guys are going to talk to each other. They've learned, you know how it is. They get to know each other. Alright, we're going in the Badlands. This serves as a tutorial as well. Treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even most advanced starships. They observe swirling chaos from the view screen. A subtle smile. She's ready for the challenge. The scanners are picking up no other vessels. It's your time to shine. Go through here. I wasn't exactly the Marquis of the Year, but I'll do my best. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent tetrion beam scanning us and a displacement wave heading right towards us. Colossal wave of turbulent energy surges forward towards Voyager. Its power is dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Evasive maneuvers. Too late. Wave will interrupt in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Aftermath. As the crew regain consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, injured crewmen paint a grim picture. What just happened? Oh look, I never noticed how, she's very concerned. Damage report. Major hull damage and deck damage. Transporters are offline and receiving casualty reports. I think the doctor's dead. Doctor's dead. We're losing system across multiple desks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core has gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Take the helm. Scan for the nearest deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager blind. Okay, we need stellar cartography back online. Alright, so we don't need to go through the tutorials. We'll just talk about stuff as we go. So this is our ship. It serves as kind of the I guess this is what you can upgrade and make your most choices on. So let's get started. Stellar cartography on. We'll switch it on. Sensor picking up something out there, but we're not in the Badlands anymore. We're out the array. The caretaker, oh sorry, spoilers. Caretaker has taken us. Where are we? Our sensors are working. We just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. Life support systems are failing. this we're going to have to wait. We have to find deuterium source first. Deuterium is our first. Okay, so we can talk a little bit about the resources. So the main resources are deuterium. That's our fuel for our warp drive and all our energy. We got duranium. That's more like physical component stuff. Tritanium, which is another one, but I call it brains. And we got food. And there we go. And we got all kinds of different stuff that we can deal. So we are in a system. We can go back to our ship at any time. You can see everything's offline. We have no resources to repair anything, so we can't really do a whole lot. So we're going to scan with the right. Let's grab that deuterium. Yes. Okay, so there's a deuterium source here. We can keep scanning more deuterium. Looks like there's some duranium up there. More duranium. More deuterium. Okay, so we got a lot of resources that we can kind of scoop around. So we got those 4 resources, and morale is our last one. And then we got kind of the sub ones, like the research and the biogels and all that stuff, and dilithium. So let's start by heading over to this Talaxian Boxial Freighter. I think that's... How far away is that? Does not tell me. Why does that tell me? Oh, 3 cycles away. Or we could head this way. We'll just do this one. It's close. Collect the deuterium, change warp core to tier 1. So we need 250 deuterium. Alright, so most of the game is based on this kind of, I guess, missions or adventures or encounters and what you want to do with them. So we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage. So we can leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging the other parts of the ship. Green means good, super green means super good, yellow means fine. And then you also get orange and black. So, but we do not have our torpedo launch bay up to do this other option, or we could leave, but we'll just do this. And it kind of randomly picks up what you got. Cool, we got 403 deuterium. Now I deactivate gray mode. Alright, so we'll go into engineering, and we'll turn on our work core. We got some energy levels, sweet. What about this array? I can't tell, but our scanners detect a marquee vessel next to it. And we'll go ahead and scan for life. There's no one on board. Scan the array. 65% chance of working. Success. Several life forms aboard. One of them Vulcan? Not sure. Alright. So we gotta get to a duranium deposit so we can get our transporter room ready. Set up. So the duranium's over here, and here, and here, and here. So, let's just go into this. We can't repair anything yet. You can kind of see most of our ship is completely destroyed. So let's go grab this. Our deuterium is, we only have 1,000, but we'll grab this and this. So we lose 24 a turn at this current power level. Alright, we detect a small debris field with scattered vessels across the wide area. We can collect the easily available one for 332 max. We need a tractor beam. It does have a big yellow, obviously, but a really good green as well. So and it gives us a maximum a little bit more, so let's do that. Cool, 511. So I'll go grab this duranium. And we need a bunch. Another debris field. So same thing for this one. We can easily we'll try to get the tractor beam and see how much we can get from this one. Again, cool, 57. We now have all the duranium we need for a moment. Engineering is standing by to repair transporters. So we'll go ahead and get the transporters repaired. It takes 14 duranium and 1 crew member. And is ready right away. Transport is back online. Set course for the array. Okay, so they want us to go back. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we do want to collect all these, but that's okay. And we do actually have some extra duranium, so let's see if we can repair anything. We can turn on this life support. This allows this area to be opened up. So we got our mess hall and the shield generator. And how much did we repair the shield generator? We can get the shield generator repaired, and I think we have one other crew, so we can, like, nope. Oh, we gotta get our engineering up. Once we get engineering up, we can, we have more work crews. We only have 1 work crew right now. But I'd have to, no, we can get this life support back on, right? This is how much, then this is how much energy we have based on our warp course. We're 39, we have 120 max. So let's actually pause this and get this engineering office up. And we'll head back to the array. Because then we're going to have more work crews to repair stuff. Engineering office is up. Get it set up. Now we have 2 work crews. And we'll go ahead and resume this. We have our sick bay. Let's get our sick bay up. Shield generator operational. And what is it? Science lab? Should we get our science lab up? Sure. Oop, we're missing duranium now. Can we get our mess hall up? No, we need a lot more duranium, obviously. Torpedo launches, workshop. We got a lot of stuff to get up. But back to the array. Sick bay's up too. Cool. Do we have anybody in here? No, we have no. We do have 50 crew out of 33 are in use right now. But let's go into the array. Okay, you ready for your first away mission? So away missions are away. There's a secondary component of the game. They have challenges and they have recommended traits. So eventually they'll have a big crew. You can choose what you want for the challenges. So we have like Starfleet kind of traits. They each have their own traits. So, and they have science, engineering, diplomacy, and etc. Recommended traits are people that are going to help you. So look, we only have 2. So again, it's kind of the tutorial portion. So we'll bring Harry and Tom in here and we will start our mission. Alright, we have materials in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions what to do? So, we can look for footprints with this guy, because he has Starfleet thingy. Or we could scan for lights with science, because he has science thingy. This is your key, this is your difficulty DC. This is how much skill he has in it. And this is the rewards, if there are any. And this is the inherent risk people can get hurt or not. The more you succeed, the more experience you get at the end. People don't die, etc., etc. So this is like that much, and this is that much. But after everybody is used once, they need their fatigued, so their skills go down for 1 skill check. So we might want to look at this next one and see what we might want to use. So this is science. So I think I'll just do this one, and then next time we'll hopefully science is a little bit, because our science is pretty high, it's 29. So yeah, let's do that. See what happens. So it does a thingy. Cool, success. Though there are no footprints, Harry and Tom notice subtle disturbances in corn stalks. Just in a path following these signs, they soon find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on a porch nearby farm, strumming a banjo. This old man seems harmless enough. He may also know what's going on. How should we approach him? So you can see he's fatigued, which kind of sucks, because if I could use him here, this reward is 15 science, which is a lot more than 5 science, which is the one I'm going to have to do now. Because fatigued, obviously, that's a big failure risk. So we'll argue with facts that they can't be on a farm, and you don't want to, and you don't know what's going on. We're good. They argue they can't be on Earth, pointing on the inconsistency in plants and animals. While the old man remains evasive, they sense that other humans and the farm itself are not real. The old man, however, seems to be the only thing that's genuine. He is confused why Harry and Tom are early, as it's not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering some of the fresh corn cobs. The old man is much of a help. We'll try to find and key our sales. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricords readers are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it. Alright, so I haven't seen the survivalist or anything yet. So what do we want? Do we want deuterium or... Oof, actually... Either way, we only got about a 50-50 shot, unless we use both of them, in which case, they both could be fatigued, but I think it'll still be better. And we get a little deuterium. Cool. Try and disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. Before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn to be an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-clad woman, lie on surgical tables. You'll see the missing marquee. They're being held here. Captain, we must get them out of here. Alright, so, this is one of those kind of choices where things can change based on how you pick. This is the pilot quick-witted one, so I'd rather have the duranium, honestly, so I'm going to pick that and pick up the tattoo. And if you do get the gold, you get like... Oh. Wait, do we get the super? I don't think so. So if you get a critical success, you get more resources. Tom rushes forward, tattooed man. Oh, yeah, right there, critical success. Hoping to shake him awake. As he reaches out, the old man shouts him. A look of concern on his face. Before Tom can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes black. So we got some challenges complete, and we get some experience, level up, their skills go up a bit. Ooh, Harry comes on a run. The sun returned. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team, and Tom put the materials behind her. What happened to the array? What happened over there? We lost contact with you for several hours. We were there for we're there for only an hour, right? Harry, you're just beside me. Then he's still on the array, but why are we released and not the Rakira hailing us, Captain, putting them on screen? Commander Chakotay, the Marquis, Chief Engineer Balana Torres is missing. Nope, but she's also missing someone who seems to share the same problem. Let's solve it together. The three of us will beam over to your ship. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. This is Tuvok. I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Mr. Tuvok. Oh. As I am, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us to Starfleet's waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I was assured you I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. So you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Marquis Traders Club? You went and sent me to some. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. Can't get back inside. They sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering to find a way to bypass whatever jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you see the ship. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first. Gain access to engineering office. We've already done that. Good job for us. Life support restored. Engineering office restored. We're ahead of the curve. Good job, us. Logically, we should all focus on Deck 2 in the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply is good. Life support restored on Deck 2. Good job, us. This is saying the extensive damage emergency rations are currently being deployed. After repair, the crew can access replica rations again. So let's get this repaired. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address new accommodations. The room crew must be cleared to create room for residential stuff. Alright, so we got 2 crews. One's repairing. We can do one to clear this debris. While we're waiting for our work team to continue to collect more resources. Alright. So we will do that. Let's see, what do we need to turn on? We need brains to turn on most of the stuff, but we're not going to have that, so I think we're just going to continue to clear out these. Yeah, and then we'll get this repaired. Deuterium, I think there's enough over here. So let's just grab this stuff, and then we'll head out of here if we can. Next sector. This hall is up and running. Once our repairs are completed, we should switch to replica rations. Okay, and you can kind of see we're losing 80 morale a turn. This is our last kind of resource that we need to address. Morale is minus 80. It goes from basically 4,000 to 2,000. You get bonuses if it's over 3,000. Mess hall's open, so we're gonna turn on emergency rations. I guess we could do premium rations too. Premium rations and your deuterium resources go down, so we're at minus 24. We turn them on, and we are at minus 41. So it does drain your deuterium faster, but you can see our morale is a little bit better, minus 30. You can go kind of look through here and look through, like, what's draining my morale right now? 50 crew without quarters is minus 40, so we do need to get some quarters for them pretty soon here. Alright. So, that room's almost done. Let's get... Can we get the shuttle bay on? We need brains for the shuttle bay. So, the best way to get brains when we don't have any in the quadrant, because we don't have any in the system, as you can see. Ruined room is done, is the big rooms. Ruined room moved included. Okay. And we can finally build some crew quarters. So, let's see, that's 24 debris. I thought that the big ones gave me, I wonder if it's only on down here. Okay, well, let's put some crew quarters in. We'll just use emergency ones for now. Emergency quarters are, I mean, honestly, I'd like the regular crew quarters. You don't lose morale per cycle, and they fit 10 instead of 12, which is pretty much the same anyways, but we don't have access to it, as we don't have that type of science yet. Caretaker. The raised jamming signal's been neutralized. We should be able to transport over. Alright, let's hope we're here. Who is this? Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me? That's the old guy. The gold guy's a gelatinous cube. So basically, the long and short of it is... Oh, okay, we'll do this. If people are no longer here, they might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Alright, so we can appeal to his humanity. 60% chance. And they're all 60% chance. We can scan the array for... Let's scan it. Scan the array for life signs. No signs. No human life forms indicator who they are. Okay? So we can appeal to humanity. This is all 60% chances. We are level 1, so it doesn't really matter. Try to intimidate him or let Chicote talk. I'm going to appeal to his humanity. We're entrusted with their safety, the families and field rely on, and we get failure. Perhaps that's the case, but I have no time. Time for what? You're stealing my time. When cut off. Starfleet diplomacy might not work. Alpha Quadrant, but not out here. You should let me handle it. Oh, sorry, buddy. Failed to see how the spirit debate will help locate our missing crew members. You're right. Let's go find them. The ray has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since arrival. Given the lack of information, we should go there. Alright. Seems we're stuck with each other for the time being. Agreed. Let's go. Set a course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Yes, yes. First I want to do this. No reason not to collect these resources first. So, we can collect the easy ones, or we can use a tractor beam. Let's use the tractor beam. Cool. 66. That's a lot. We'll go get the deuterium. If we can get our deuterium, we'll collect these two and then we'll head up. Risk sending a work team. No, we're gonna get a bunch of this. We should max out, so let's just get the easy stuff. Yeah, we're gonna max out by the time we get here, so. Emergency quarters up and running. And we remove some, so we are full here. So why don't we... I'd like to get more crew quarters down. We're at the mine... But they take 2 slots, and this is a 3 slot. Unfortunately, Duranium is full. So if we empty this room, we're going to lose 32 Duranium, which I don't like. So I don't think is there any. I can't repair that. Can I repair this? I can repair. Okay, so let's repair that, and then we'll work on this one. Clear that debris. That should work out. 707. So detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas on unusually high concentration deuterium. We can deploy the collectors for 262, which will put us about max, or we could use our Bustar collectors, which is a little more violent, so we'll just do this. Yeah, that basically maxes us out. So, and we're almost full of this. Is there any way we can say we only have 1 engineering thing up now? Yeah, we need brains for that. We do not. We need to repair that. Okay, we need to repair our phaser control eventually. So let's just go here. Workshop's done. And we'll get the phaser array back online. Oh, we should get the science lab up too. Actually, we need science. Actually, I kind of want that before the phaser array. Yeah. So that gives it. Yeah, let's grab this 24. Again, this is the max, so it doesn't matter. And then we'll go to our sector map, and we are wanted over here in this sector. So this area of space has 3 sectors. And we're going to this one first. The Kappa. It's 8 cycles away. We are being room open, so we're going to open that. And we're going to build quarters, emergency quarters in here. I think we can do one more, right? Yeah. I'll go with work teams because I'm repairing. I'm not repairing. Oh, I'm building and then repairing. Okay. Alright, science lab up. Let's clear this. Room open. Open their crew quarters. Emergency quarters. Get everybody housed. Alright, and then let's get our phaser control. Okay, clear more ruined rooms and build more emergency quarters. That's what we're doing. Alright, so morale's better now. It's only minus 12. But we are going through deuterium pretty quickly. So let's scan some of these areas first. Just to see what we're working with for the rest of the area. So there's science. We need science. Actually, our science is up. So our science lab is up. We haven't got it through the... they haven't talked to us about it because, you know, we're not there in the tutorial yet, but we know what we're doing. So we're going to go into the science lab and currently research some stuff. So here's the science tree. 5 tiers of engineering, crew, science, combat, and Borg. And you got to unlock the tiers before you unlock the individual techs. So we can. What do we have access on tier 1 for engineering? Small battery component, plasma torch, clearing rooms gains plus 25 more resources. That seems good to start with. And crew, inspired workforce, morale bonuses for high morale. We don't have to worry about that for a while. I don't think our morale is ever going to be high. Or we can build regular crew quarters, which does not have the morale penalty. Science, hydroponics bay to produce some food. Not a lot, but a few. Or field training to give XP for our heroes during a away team. Hull reinforcement for combat. I think that's it, right? Thanks, man. Morale bonus after combat is really good too. And Borg is nothing's unlocked for Borg yet because we have not met them yet. So I think we're going to start with the plasma torch. That's definitely good. Gives us extra resources when we're closing these or when we're cleaning these things out. All right, but let's go into a combo. All right, we've reached the destination. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm going to do this real quick. So they haven't taught us this yet, but you can do this, and some places can take heroes, and you can put people here and there, and they'll do things. So like the transporter room, you get a % bonus to your hero skills. So I think his is the best. So we put Chakotay in here. He gives a 4% to hero skills for all the way missions. Science lab. If we put Tuvok here, it increases our science rate by 9%. And do I have anything else? I guess sick bay doesn't really matter right now. Engineering office, how about that? Nope, no engineering. Mess hall we don't really care about right now. Main engineering I think is warp core repair. We don't really need that right now. So, all right, good enough. All right. There we are, and might I say, what a ride. She handles like a dream. Responsive, agile, don't get carried away. I'll see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a secret desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are they here? Who knows? What's so special about this old space rock? Stellar cartography, do a scan, level 1, or sensor array. Check the energy impulses. Anything noteworthy about those energy pulses? They are constantly targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team to investigate. There's something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by about 4.7 seconds since the array left. They're getting faster. The entity said they're running out of time. Whatever that means, we better hurry. We'll do a general scan. Has all the basic characters of the class M planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. We can analyze the planet, 65% chance since we have a science lab, and it says failure. The array's energy pulse are interfering with the atmospheric scanners. I cannot perform a clear analysis. Let's prepare our away team. We'll examine the world first. Okay. I think it's the Marquis ship docking with us. Is that right? Oh, nope, that's a small ship approaching us. Okay, on screen. So that's Neelix. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from a chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species. Perhaps they're inhabitants of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings. Looking for something on this old dusty rock? Would we find anything? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours before. Let me guess. You were whisked away here from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though if you heard this story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. Caretaker. That's what the Okapa call him. He's probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Okapa. But it's a tricky place, dangerous. You can use a guide. But of course, a guide needs a little, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it roughly here. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies, so food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, we'll give you all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Alright. Rebuild Voyager, explore the system to skip cycles. Are we supposed to go here? Isn't this? Oh, I guess we're waiting until Neelix is ready to talk. I see. So we got a little bit of time. What do we need? We need uranium. We need brains. We can't get enough brains. There's no brains in this area. So I guess we just need more uranium, right? Well, and deuterium. So we'll go over here. laser control room up and running. Let's see what heroes do here. Increases fire rate of phasers. Okay, well, we'll do that later. This takes brains to repair. This does not take brains to repair, so let's repair that. We don't have our torpedo launch bay up and running, so we can't go for that. We could return when we're done, but I'll just take this. Good enough. Take some deuterium, and then he should be done. You do need a bunch, so let's try the tractor beam here. Nice. And I think we can. Okay, Neelix wants to talk to us. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comfortable, smooth, yet vibrant concoction. What's it called? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself. My Alfgarian higher pasta bowl is widely known. I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need assistance now. Ah yes, you're missing crew. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot you'll find the Kazan Oglog encampment. One Kazan sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okapa had our people. Well, the Okapa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Meiji Jabin, the Olga leader, might know where to look. Give me more information on him. Water is a precious commodity to these parts, and so trade with water. Alright, let's send our away team down. So we gotta go back. Emergency quarters and torpedo launch bay up and running. That's good things. Where's our torpedo launch bay? Cannot get our... we can't get this up yet, which sucks. Let's go ahead and clear this debris, and we can clear this debris too. Yeah, that works. If we can get one more emergency crew thingy back, it'd be nice. Research destinations. Okay, so Talaxian, Survivalist, and Innovator. It kind of like picks it for me. So Talaxian, Survivalist. Do we have an Innovator? We do not have Innovator. Okay, so we actually get to choose here. Okay, so first challenge, let's say it's Starfleet. He's got a 41. And then it could be engineering or science. I do not have an engineer or a scientist. So who's good at engineering or science? He's gone. I only have these two left. So engineering is a 14. Engineering is a... ooh, science is an 18. His engineering is a 20. That's good. Let's see. I don't have an innovator. I mean, I guess we could use Starfleet of 30 for him? No, I guess we could use his phaser. Let's do that. We do security or whatever. The way team chooses a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and sandy wind whips their eyes. Tricorder is malfunctioning, probably because of the energy pulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Survivalist. Yay. We get 200 deuterium, which is nice. Orientating yourself using cardinal points. He's still got a little bit of a risk to miss us here, but we're good. Using survival skills in position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching the rocky ledge, gaining a better view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazan Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a mass sandstorm is approaching from the south. We need to find cover. We don't have an innovator, so our only chance is about a half. That's about a half. That's a little bit more. And next is going to be this. So I guess we'll just take this and hope for the best. I'd like the science reward too. Good luck to us. No failure. The away team wastes too much time settling in a cover spot, and the sandstorm comes upon them with full force. They stumble through the blinding storm before finally finding a secure place. For what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. We lose 15 morale for that. We reach the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Talaxian is a good one. That gives us extra morale, and he definitely knows what he's doing. He's a mostly success. Ooh, almost critical. He bounds forward and greets Kazan Olga in a usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazan emerges from the settlement, Jabin, their leader. The sight of Neelix, the face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised woman who looks nothing like Kazan, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. Seems like the Kazan don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them? Okay, so we can assure them with no bad intentions. We could demonstrate strength. We could offer water in exchange. Well, I'd like to do these two next. On probably this one or Starfleet. We don't really need the morale right now, so I guess we just do Tuvok here and hope for the best. Well, it doesn't give us any rewards, but it's not going to fail either. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely to fail, I should say. Display potential force seems to impress Jabin, who explains that the Okampa live underground and their access is controlled by the caretaker, who also provides a source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okampa. He explains that she is one of the few who managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points at Jabin and demands the Okampa will be freed. Things are getting out of hand. We should retreat. Okay, so this is one of our it matters what you do. So we can appease and carefully withdrawal. Either way, we're going to succeed really well. We could tactically retreat, or we could secure the retreat with phaser fire. Why does this give me duranium? I wish I could see what my morale is. I see what all, but not my morale. Okay, well, this is the obvious one, and it's easy to do, but I'm going to do this one because I wanted to see if it changes the narrative at all. We did not somehow get a critical success. The team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazan. Jabin, through furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the Wade team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, and their eyes burn him with his anger. Cool. Get some experience. Hopefully they all level up, and they do. Safely back in Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the team when he rescues the woman and kisses her passionately. How does the relationship between them go? I'll figure it out. My dearest Keston, I know you. You get me back. Yay! But you lied to me. It's okay. He had to come. He had to get me back. Okay, we may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter's signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, how do you know about the caretaker? He's for generations provided them with food and water. We have stories and legends about him. Just it. Ask him how they met. She was trading with him, and he enslaved her. He visited us, brought us gifts. They fell in love, etc., etc. Why did she come to the surface? She felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond, and we have things to do. All right. So, science bag is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Initiate a medical holographic program. Here we get the doctor, the holographic program. And Chief Medical Officer is dead. You get to take his place. Cool, no problem. It's very kind of you. I expect you to do the best. I always do my best. And we need to do this transporter signal amplifier for the... it doesn't cost science for that, it just costs time. And we're still upgrading everything. Everything else is good. So we got a little bit of time. And during that time, this is full, I guess. Oh, we need science. Yeah, let's get that debris field. Let's go around. We'll go doom, 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 like this. Although it only takes us 3, I guess, to research that. The transport signal amplifier has been researched. Blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, we need to start production. We need to repair the workshop. Workshop repaired. He's got to be impressed with us, right? So we need to build this. It's cheap. It just takes time. Let's just grab this. It's not much of a difference. Cool. And then we'll go grab, I think, the science, and then this, and then we should be able to kind of go back to Okampa. Rooms are up. I think we lose this if we do this, don't we? Yeah, that sucks. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So I'll leave this one for now. So we could build a crew quarters, but I mean, you know what I want to build? I want to build a. Since we have so much duranium, I'd really like to build a cargo bay. So I'm gonna build a cargo bay since it takes 3 spots. even though they don't want me to yet. And then we can open this, and we can build our emergency crew quarters down. Yeah, I like doing that. That's good. That makes me happy. Ooh, I could have built the cargo bay here too. So that means both our crews are busy doing stuff. We still have plenty of power. Let's grab this research. Our sensor detected a small but stable spatial anomaly. Not too dangerous, but could provide. It is not dangerous, but could provide valuable signs. We could scan it for 30. Conduct a detailed analysis for 40. Let's try it. We got 20. It's less than 30, but what are we going to do? Signal amplifier has been occupied or completed and is ready for use. We go back to Ocampa. Alright, so we'll grab this duranium. It was so close. I need more duranium storage. Or deuterium. We need deuterium in basically. Alright, we are back. We gotta send an away team down. Okay, Kess is coming. She needs to come apparently. And I would really like somebody who has engineering, maybe, and then diplomacy. Neelix's got a lot of diplomacy. And he's got a little bit of engineering. And then maybe Starfleet. Yeah, let's grab this guy too. That should be a lot. That should be pretty good. Upon materials near the tunnel, a group of Kazon is ready, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. Careful, careful, shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Captain, the Kazon seem more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are your orders? Well, I think my orders are simply to get some morale. It seems like the best, right? The next time we have to do engineering. Ooh, actually, hang on. We have to do engineering or science next time. And our science is at 18. Our engineering's at 27. Yikes. Ooh, I may have screwed up the second level. Because he's the only one with engineering, so 27. Or else I could do science, which is a 18. Yikes. So I think I want Neelix okay for the next round, which means I have to be okay with this. No, we can do this. No rewards, but no, can't do it because they need him next turn for engineering. It has to be this. Well, good luck to us. About a 50-50. Hey! Away team raises their faces, approaching the chaos with intimidating demeanor. The chaos, remembering the away team's previous display of wit, hesitate. They're unsure whether to risk a confrontation, eventually back down, allowing the away team to proceed to the entrance tunnel. We reach the tunnel entrance. Using the transport signal amplifier, how do we find the possible breach? Alright, see, this is why we didn't want to... We can use the amplifier to locate the breach in the barrier. Oh, wait, what? They're both the same? That's weird. Oh, one uses science, one uses engineering. Okay, so his got the best. If I didn't have him, I would have had to do the 18, so this is a little bit better of a chance. Nice. The away team deploys the transport signal amplifier and carefully scans the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field and successfully transport themselves through the opening of the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cavern is a futuristic environment with a smooth white walls glowing in warm white light and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Ocampa City. We're inside Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed? She's Ocampa, so she knows where to go. Although, I'd rather have the science than the morale, wouldn't I? Well, next we need Starfleet, and that's going to be him, so, alright. Take the morale, I guess. Cass approached a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance locating the missing Harry and B'Elanna. The Ocampa, touched by our concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds the crew members awake but disoriented, surrounded by large medical equipment. B'Elanna, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon. Before any confrontation occurs, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from the Captain Janeway cuts to the joy of reunion. The careful Ray has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Alright. We can lead the team through the tunnels for an easy success. We could try to get some duranium for a little bit of maybiness. I guess this is, it has a little bit of risk to it, so maybe somebody will be hurt or something. So we'll just do that. They navigate the collapsing tunnels, they dodge falling debris, leap over winding chasms, and escaping the crumbling ceiling just in time. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and the escape. Tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier. The connection is constantly being interrupted. They can't beam out like this. Oh man. Stabilize the transporter signal amplifier by adjusting its frequency and modulation, but there is no reward. Analyze the tremors, interference pattern, or calibrate the transporter signal amplifier, but there is a reward. I mean, I'm just going to take the success, the mostly success. Working quickly, the weight team adjusted the transporter signal amplifier frequency modulation, compensating for the tremors, transporter signals, allowing them to leave successfully. And we got some levels. B'Elanna recruited. Back in Voyager, Harry Kim breathes a sigh of relief when B'Elanna Torres' eyes meet her eyes. Her Starfleet rescue of suspicion. The Marquis engineer struggles to understand the sudden alliance. Welcome aboard. Reporting for duty, Captain. What the hell's going on here? It's a long story. Let's just say we need to compromise. What did you learn from the Okampa? They're annoyingly friendly. Apparently they've been living around for 500 generations. That's true. Any idea why? They come and mention something called a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, when on the day the caretaker appeared that built the city. How selfish of him. Do not believe this to be a selfish act, Captain. The caretaker's focus and interest in the Okampa is illogical. There must be a reason that eludes me now. Ask what they learned. He's been acting weird, apparently abducting people in a new hobby, and he's increased the power supply, lasting them for 5 years. He destroyed the tunnels. Sounds like he's preparing for something. We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The compass said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague, except we weren't sick before we met. They also said the caretaker had symptoms and disease, but they didn't recover. They died. I want you in both sick bay. I'm in sick bay now. The condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by introduction of foreign genetic material. The bar is rejecting it rather violently. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material for what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears that they've been introduced deliberately, though, and you would want to inject anything compatible DNA is beyond my compensation. Started treatment. Should make a full recovery. Cool. Alright, he has a hypothesis. The caretaker's dying, and he's trying to get them to be able to take care of themselves. Giving the caretaker to a cooperate more assertive approach may be necessary. Vulcan's right. Let's go kill that energy blob. None of offensive unit covers have been restored. However, it's just testing a test run to verify our system functionality and assess our temporary fight control officer. Excuse me, this is a pilot. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is our combat tutorial, basically. Not a whole lot. We're going to fight the Raider in a mock battle. So, we get to select some heroes to do hero business. I'll take Tom Paris because he's got evasive maneuver. I'm going to take Jubak for his coordinated speech, and then Helix for his rousing, or coordinated fire and rousing speech.
What are your orders, Captain?
So, combat is mostly automatic. You can do a few things. We're going to target their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
And then we're going to do their kind of officer actions as we go, as they get into cooldown. I'm not sure why we're turning around. I would say offensive action.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
So, yeah,
Ability ready, Captain.
So we're going to use
Ability ready,
his
Captain.
evasive maneuvers, which means he miss everything, which is awesome. And we're going to, you can see the shields are getting low. I don't know why I can't use this.
Enemy shields destroyed,
Yeah,
Captain.
I just, it was ready. Okay, use
Ability ready, Captain.
Helix actually lowers their cooldown, so we kind of didn't take any damage, which was kind of nice. And he fires 2 weapons simultaneously, so our shields are perfect.
Ability ready, Captain.
And again, we can use Helix in 3 seconds, which will make
Ability ready, Captain.
everything else go down to 5 seconds, which is pretty good. And there's 1 and 2. for
Ability
evasive.
ready, Captain.
That sounds done. We did it. Whenever waits us on the raid, the Valjean should be a support position for Voyager. Alright. So that ship can approach us. Fly back to the array. Yeah, we're ready for it. I don't think we have anything else to do. Array's down here. Let's jump into it. Just make sure everybody's doing stuff and they are. That's good. So cargo bay open and up and ready. So for now, I'm going to try to get this stuff because we have a lot that we're going to be unpacking here, like this one. There's some quarters done, so I'm pretty much done with my quarters for now. And can we? This is brains. We don't need brains yet. This is brains. We don't need brains yet. Brains. We do have extra storage here, so let's pre-clear this debris. The plasma torch is done. Cool. What do we want to work on next? We have 167 science. Get crew quarters, inspired workforce. That's the morale one. A lot of these are locked through. You have to unlock them through crap. You know, through what do you call it? Why can't I think of things? Through. Oh, good lord. Story mode. You unlock them through story mode. I want to get a bio. I want to get the bio thing open. Where's the bio thing? Under science? Bio laboratory. I want to get the bio laboratory. Hydroponics bay is really good too. But this is going to help me build gel packs. Gel packs are like an advanced storage. And we need dilithium for that. Do we have enough? We do, but I want to save my dilithium to upgrade my engineering if I can. Alright. Do we have enough? This is going to do 150 now, so that's good. I don't think I can build anything like a science lab or anything like that, right? Missing resources. What am I missing? Oh, we need to transfer all this stuff. Alright, room's open. Yeah, I think that's fine. 145. Alright, so we got a lot of space now to build stuff if we need to. I'm not going to build any more of anything until I'm ready. And let's finish this little system here. Reach our destination. Oh, that's right. Seems where I expected. The Kazon, the lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. Excellent idea. We'll see what the Kazon have to say first. Yeah, this guy's mad at us. Hi, Javen. Yeah, fancy speech. I don't want to talk. Can we just fight? Can we not talk? Let's just do it. Okay, he wants the array, but with the array, he can kill the Okapa. So we're using our Marquis Raider to help us, and I think we're good.
What are your orders, Captain?
Actually, I think we're gonna take out the carrier first, even though it's stronger. I'm gonna take out
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
This will be a harder fight, not gonna lie. Yeah, our shields are
Shields down,
as
Captain.
You can see. Oh crap! I'm supposed to.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
I really like to. I'm gonna try to
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
I need my base maneuvers up.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Shields are down. We can use our photon torpedoes.
Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Enemy's back. We'll go ahead and target this guy now.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
And our base maneuvers up.
Ability ready, Captain.
You can see our shields did go down. They didn't take a lot of damage. Just a little bit. Torpedoes suck against shields, so you gotta get their shields down. If you get too many of them.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Alright, so last one.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
So it took a little damage, but we're not terrible. Come on, guys. Come on.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Just took a second to hit. We didn't take any damage. That was great. See you, David. Yeah. Push them back, but it was a close call. We got the crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain. There's enough strength in numbers. I've called for reinforcements. I guess we don't have much time. Why aren't you persistent? You need to send us back where you came from. Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. We have to let the Okapa go. Do you ever consider allowing the Okapa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Send us home. You dragged us in this. You need to send us. Javen wasn't bluffing. The reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system to transport us to Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time's up. If you leave, the ray will be left to the K-Zone. He will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen and we'll be stranded. Please protect the Ocampa. Caretaker fades away, collecting an inert crystalline form. Jamie is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure the safety of the clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the K-Zone are closing in. So here you go. We can go home, but you literally go home, and then the game ends. You go home and the game ends. It's kind of interesting. I like it because it teaches you right away that these actually have choices and they actually matter in the game. But no, we're going to start. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Raid the Tribe Cobalt devices. No, we can't. I can and I will. Fire! Fire. Well, we'll find another way home, I promise. It was the right decision. Chakotay knows what he's doing. 70,000 light years. We're stranded, aren't we? Yeah, so they talk about fun stuff. Jabin is mad. You made an enemy today, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fly to the marked destination. Alright, so let's just take a look at here. Yeah, so in the third system. Let's go grab this stuff first. Nah, let's just get out of here. Let's go here. I don't think we have anything else we can really do. Don't need crew quarters. We don't need any regular quarters. We could build it. We can't repair anything because we need brains. I can't build a biolab yet, can I? We haven't unlocked it yet. There's a hydroponics bay, which is kind of fun. And now I'm going to look for biolab, so I'm going to unlock tier 2, even though I wanted those crystals. Alright, deuterium's low. She says get your deuterium up. We say okay, we will. Alright, these are side missions. So get our deuterium up to 900 and oh, you know what I kind of want? There's another cargo bay. Yeah, let's get another cargo bay. Should have built one earlier. Didn't think about it. What is this asteroid? Why are we here? 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together. Your decision didn't win any friends. Their anger is justified, but two crews have to become one. Coexisting. Well, the first officer. If we make him our first officer to try to make everybody happy, we get 27 new crews, so that's good. And then Neelix says, hey, and Keth say, we'll go with you. That's cool. He's going to be a cook. She's going to be a doctor-ish. And then we get 21 new crew. We get doctor's care, etc., etc. We're going to deliver a speech about overcoming our differences. We're going to give a speech about charting new territories, seeking solutions, and about adapting, overcoming, and reaching home. And everybody's happy. And everybody's going to blah, blah, blah. It's going to take us like 15 years to get back or something like that. So that's the first chapter. Character complete. We could leave now, but there's no reason to because we can explore this area for a little bit. If you do stay long, it kind of pops up and says, "Hey, you know what? People are homes. You stayed in the system too long, and then your morale starts to go down faster." But we're just going to build a few more crew quarters, collect these resources, and then repair our hull. Actually, hull repair is interesting because you have to go through your engineering office. And so we'll assign one of them, but while they're doing that, you can't build or clear anything, so it's a little bit dicey. We're kind of limited to what we can do simply for the fact that there's no tritanium in this system, so I'm probably just going to do I'm going to build 2 more crew quarters, maybe 3 more, yeah. I'm going to build 3 more. No, it will work. Oh, because I'm doing this, yes. So let's just go around and finish this sector real quick here. Oh, this is over here. I was like, why is this over here? We definitely need more deuterium too. Alright, we deactivated alien probe of unknown origin. It's not trading any signals, but it could contain valuable information. Yeah. Give it to me. Yeah, I'll take it. 20 science points. We are researching something. Is it the bio thingy? Let's go get our deuterium before it's gone. No, I'm not in gray mode. When you run out of deuterium, it puts you in gray mode. It's really annoying. So we're gonna go for the big kahuni. Torpedo launch bay. Nice. 582. So now we gotta turn everything on. I wish there was a turn everything on button. There doesn't appear to be. You just gotta manually do that. And you gotta turn on like your life support and then it swaps on everything else. And I think that's everything on, right? Yeah. What can we do? We need emergency quarter, I guess. And let's kind of go around and get the rest of these resources and the science, and then we'll get out of here. Cargo bay is open. That's nice. I'm going to assign this to deuterium. Open this up. Small debris field. Let's go for the big one. Yeah, let's go for the big one. Beautiful. And then we'll get some more deuterium. And sure, torpedo launch bay again. Oh, nice. Crew's happy because we got our deuterium above 900. This isn't going to help us at all unless I start building. Can't do it. I wait 2 cycles for that. So I'm gonna go here. It's 2 cycles, 1 cycle. Ah, let's just go here. And actually, I'm gonna leave for now. I'm gonna skip a turn until the emergency quarters are up, and then build another emergency quarters. And then I'm gonna open this up. I'm just gonna grab that. Oof, that was not very good. So I think we can actually open this now. We do need extra cargo bays, but I've already made cargo bays. And I want another emergency quarters in here. That should help a lot. And we'll grab this, and we'll get out of here. Let's go for broke here. Oh, came back. Nice. We'll grab this and we will be out of here. Some science for us. While scanning through a system of Class D planet, Voyager detects traces of 247th element, a major breakthrough in the Federation. Analyzing these samples could provide value. We can dispatch an investigating team. We could risk these too high, send a team down. And let's send a team, see what happens. Oh. We did get 10 points, but 3 crew got sick. So in that case, you can see our sick bay. People are sick. It takes 12 turns. Good lord. I'm going to assign the doctor, actually. He's at 30. That's going to help a lot. Yeah, now they're down to 9. I don't think there's anything else I can do as far as assigning people that's useful. Security. No. Actually, where's my transporter? Nobody's in there right now. You, get in there. And then my mess hall is supposed to be Neelix. Get in there. 6 morale per turn. That's nice. And my... Oh, I can empty this too. Cool. Phaser control room we'll go ahead and put in... Nobody. I'm gonna wait 1 turn. Because everyone's coming up at 1 turn. Cool. This seems better. 3 hurt, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and clear this debris, and my other engineering crew can... I only have 1. I was going to say repair our hull, but... Okay, but that's it. We can move to the next sector, but we'll do that next time. Alright. Yeah, man. I know. It's good. It's good. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll do that next time. Alright. See ya.